Hey, this is Matt with Mountain Stream Teas, and this is a quick video to answer an amazing question that I got the other day. Now, where I am right now, I am in our partner farm on Pear Mountain, and I've been surveying some of the damage due to frost that happened about 10 days ago. And so I've been up here sort of looking over this stuff, making sure that the partner farm is okay, making sure that we can support them wherever we can. Now, somebody asked and they said, oh, I heard there was damage up on Pear Mountain. Frost is bad in the spring, but I thought with the snow pick, Pear Mountain, it was good. And what a great question, because it actually is the truth. So our partner farm up here in the wintertime, so it was January, I think January the 8th this year where they picked their tea. They waited until there was the first sort of frost of winter to come through before they picked their tea. Now in the springtime we had a frost when we shouldn't have had a frost, and it has destroyed upwards of half of the crop. Why is that? There's two main reasons. Number one, the size of the leaves. Okay, so this one here, obviously these are both springtime picks, they're fresh leaves. You can see something like this, right? So this type of leaf, a very small pick. If you got the wintertime Pear Mountain Oolong, you would have seen a smaller pick, something like this, because it's not growing very high, and very, very thick leaves. So the wintertime growth is slower, it's thicker, it's heavier, it's more resistant to frost. Let's put it that way. You got a springtime pick. Now a springtime pick looks a lot more like this. You know, it's leggy, right? So the stem is higher, it's coming up, these leaves are tender leaves, much more tender than they would be with the Pear Mountain wintertime pick or the snowtime pick. Again, all from the same garden. And so these are much less resistant to frost. So when these are up like this, then they are much more exposed to frost and cold weather. The second reason is the freeze-dried effect. So in the wintertime, in January, it's not getting really that warm. Even if it's a sunny day, it's not going to get that warm. And the relative humidity always stays, you know, it can be dry, but usually it's cold and it's wet. That's sort of the season in the wintertime. In the springtime, things can be very different, and that's what happened this year. So when the frost came through that night, the next day, it was a beautiful, sunny, dry day. And it freeze-dried the tea leaves. Completely destroyed them. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them. So you can see, I'll just pick one right here. This one here, right? So this would be the spring leaf turned into this, right? So you can see this leaf right here. It was a freeze-dried version of this leaf about a week ago. So that's why. That's why in the wintertime, a pick like this is much more resilient. Thicker leaves, just more resilient to the frost. The springtime picks look like this, and if they hit the frost, then they're going to look like that. But that was an absolutely wonderful question. If you want to know more about what I was talking about, we still have some of the 4 seasons of Pear Mountain Oolong left. So you can actually try a springtime pick and a fall, a spring, a fall, a winter, and a snow pick all together. So you can sort of see the differences in the leaves, the differences in the taste, the differences in the color of the tea liqueurs and all of that. Thanks again for the question. If you have any more questions about it, you can write a comment on this video. You can get in touch through Facebook or Instagram. You can write an email on the website. If you like these videos and want to keep them coming, you can always visit the website, buy some tea. Wherever in the world you happen to be, I hope you're doing well. Thanks for watching, and see you next video.